should get a water bottle. This they bring water bottles now. I'm gonna get some better water. To be honest with y'all. So YouTube resetted the whole channel. You know, that's what's new, stuff like that. So not much to do. I'm just really chilling, getting some fresh air outside, waiting for my sister to wake up and shit. So me and her could finally go skating. I don't like skating by myself. That's low key kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm here though. I'm just chilling, honestly. You know, I'm in the passenger seat. I'm not gotta take control. You feel me? I'm not rushing nothing or starting anything hectic and stuff like that. You know, I am gonna go get that water though. I need that shit bad. Anytime I found myself, I'm always drinking that water. I know it's dark as shit right now. Okay, cool. What the fuck is that? Never mind. Kids are outside. Type shit. I'm just in here. Oh, I have to cancel the mission outside. Can't go out there right now, obviously. Yeah, I know why. It's Father's Day and shit. People celebrating and shit like that. Some more shit. Wait for the ass to go back over there. Fuck. Shit. This is what I do when I'm outside. Unless I see the address. you know, y'all probably already know if I type that shit in, but any address can have this number though. What's up, y'all? I see at least two of y'all in here. What's up? What's going on? Had to go outside to get some fresh air and shit. Ooh, your knees feel so tucked in, y'all. It's crazy. It's two of y'all in here. What's up? Unless the internet is just slow or something. It's outside chilling. Later on, this is just a vlogging channel, to be honest. You know, I tried to do all the other stuff, but like it really didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So, you know, and then YouTube was like, your data doesn't match our what's the call, and I was like, hey, I just don't want to let me in, man. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I did like editing content on here. I got a lot of great content on this channel, man. You know, I don't know why YouTube didn't let me in. You know, I got some editing content on here. I got other videos I do. You know, I used to produce videos and stuff. I used to do a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I did buy that camera from the pawn shop. It made that shit look like $1 million for real. So yeah, did some work on there. And honestly, I go back to watch some of my content, even though I used to like do like music and like make videos off of other people's like music and stuff like that, and it got copyright. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and make my own stuff, make it original, because the reason why the channel went down bad is because people kept removing their content off of YouTube, and they kept saying errors and stuff like that. So I really couldn't like vibe how I wanted to on there, so I had to make my own original content, even like the dance and stuff like that, y'all. That stuff was a blizzard, bro. So now I'm just doing vlogging this whole year until next year and forever on living, you know. I only post videos once a week. I live stream when I feel like it. I only live stream because it's Father's Day and stuff like that. Yes, I am a father, for those of you that don't know. I am. While all my other videos are just out there playing and stuff. And I have to do a restart mission on posting videos back to back to back over again. So that's why I switched it to once a week and posting. So the other videos can accumulate. The other one got at least like 570 at least, you know? But my thing is like, if you guys are gonna help us doing these niches, right? And then like these people take their video down and then your video gets taken down and stuff like that, I don't like that. You know, that's why they're making other stuff from YouTube and moving content from other places and stuff like that, you know. But if they do let me in, that's because some of y'all stayed though, the loyal ones, of course, you know. If they reset the whole channel, then that means they reset the whole channel, you know what I'm saying? So I can't even like pin my comments like I want to. So yeah, I'm going through that right now on YouTube and shit, you know. So they have to collect data over 2 months of what content I'm doing. So I just switched to vlogging and live streaming. That's mostly about it. So this month is gonna be this year is gonna be a little different though, because I'm a dad at the same time, and a lot of crazy stuff gonna happen. Good stuff though, not bad stuff. In the meantime, I'm just chilling, you know, vlogging my life, what I do, you know. Um, really won't see any gaming content on here like that no more because of YouTube and the restrictions, and they only want you to do one thing on your channel and stuff like that, which is highly ridiculous, and I really think it's kind of stupid, if I'm being real. And all these policies they got, even though there's people on here smoking, showing guns, and all this other shit, right? You know, so I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, so that's fine right there. Here's my things I don't like about YouTube. When they say you only get to do one thing on here, I don't really think that's fair though, because your YouTube channel should really be about what you do, you know? Not like what other people want to watch, what other people want to see and stuff like that. To me, I don't really think that's low-key fair. And then you have this one guy on Twitch that switches his content. Yes, it's still gaming and stuff like that, but I'm like, hey man, if I wanted to edit a video, right, and I wanted to post it, right, and I post it, and then I keep that consistently going, right, switching from funny content to shooting videos and stuff like that of myself, right, you know, and then I take another turn of gaming content, dude, that still should be a great channel repeatedly, you know, because there's still a lot of people that has not seen that video and stuff like that, you know, and I really feel like YouTube is losing a lot of money like that, you know, like, I really feel like I should have like some cool YouTubers on here that just do what they do, you know what I'm saying, and just chill and just do their content, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be all like, oh, you only can do this and that's it, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Hell no. That's stupid. I'm being real with y'all, man. That's just stupid, man. Like, all these rules and stuff like that, like, I know for damn well it don't gotta be like that for one. Another thing, I am truly pissed off because after I stay consistent on the funny videos and stuff like that, y'all, my whole views and everything completely stopped. Ever since I hit that earn button, everything's just stopped, dude. Like, nothing went through. Everything went on pause. Everything stopped. I started getting less views and everything, you know. So I'm just like, what the fuck? What happened? And then I contacted them and they say it should fix itself and everything. And then, you know, that's why you really can't trust a nice person behind like a camera or like supporting like your YouTube channel and stuff like that, you know, because I thought the person was gonna help me, you know, but I think they restarted my shit from YouTube. Honestly, I think that's what's really happened. So, you know, told me I was really excited to make all that money from YouTube. I think that janky person from the support side of YouTube did something to my channel to make that shit reset, and I don't appreciate that, but I'm here though. I'm still here. I'm still chilling, you know. There is no porch light right now. I don't know what's wrong with it, you know, but if I'm black, I'm black. I'm in the dark, I'm in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, I'm just here. I'm here with you guys. I'm just here, man. I'm just here, you know. I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not rushing stuff no more, honestly. Like, I'm a father and stuff like that. I got brothers and sisters and shit. And I slept all through the morning, honestly. I slept through the morning like a baby, man, you know. It was cool. It was chill, you know. Right now, I just buckled myself in the passenger seat because I'm just letting God take control of everything, you know. I'm just vibing, just chilling. And meanwhile, um, yeah, back to talking to this YouTube stuff, man. Like, bro, I work so hard on this channel, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I work so hard. I got my own music on here, music produced videos on here and stuff like that. Um, a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff on here, man. You know, I even have a whole bunch of funny videos that got high views, and the channel itself hit 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But just keep on blogging and just keep on going. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I mean, like, it's so funny and it's so weird because my boy DoorDash. I'm not saying race has anything to do with this, but I feel like it really does, though. And here's the reason why: because if YouTube was specifically made for a white race, you know what I'm saying? Then that's the way it just looks like right now. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't, you know, then my question is, the person that helped with the channel, that's on the other support side, I wonder if they restarted my shit because I'm very upset right now. Why? It's because I have a whole bunch of stuff on here, a lot of great content that y'all could watch and shit. Um, Music produced videos of my own music and shit, you know. Like, I really got good at editing. I really did, you know, and you know, I worked on it and just got, you know, better and better and better. And I was like, damn, y'all still not gonna put me on after that, you know? After you found out everything's like manipulated and stuff, you know? Like, he's trying to keep us down bad, you know what I'm saying? It's just, wow. And the shit hurts a little bit. But I'm just like, you know, this is the world we live in, and this is what they do, you know? And it's everywhere, y'all. Even where you live at your work, anywhere you walk at, it's just there, you know what I'm saying? So my message to y'all is just live y'all life, enjoy it the way it is, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, to be real with y'all, y'all really do not need to be rich. I'll be real with y'all, because if you rich, then that means you're gonna buy a whole bunch of shit that you really don't need. Then you can have a big ass house full of toilets and bathrooms and shit. And that shit makes no sense. Like, why would you anyways, why would you want to be rich, right? Just to buy a big ass house, to have a whole bunch of toilets and bathrooms in it and shit like that, you know. And then YouTube told me it didn't match up the criteria of the following rules and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm just like, damn. Everything I built on the channel just kind of died down, you know. So, you know, I'm still vlogging every once a week, you know. Um, I'm still confused because they said I'm not gonna get any more high views. I was like, the moment I hit that earn button right there, that's the moment I stop hitting high views and everything, you know. And then the whole world, I just make it hard for black people to make it. I do, you know what I'm saying? I really do. So, you know, that's why I let God take care of me, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the passenger seat, I'm just chilling. I'm just like, all right, I did all of that for no reason, you know. Made a lot of people happy, and they're probably like, why is he not on here? I'll tell y'all why. This is a janky world we live in, and everything is manipulated. As much as you don't want to believe it, it is. Everything's manipulated, you know what I'm saying? Even your jobs, you know what I'm saying? I know I made a video about Sephora and stuff like that, that's all in the past and everything. My whole thing is, it's like, I did all of this work for nothing. I made great content for nothing. I know it's not like that, but to me it kind of is, you know, because it's like, damn, I had great content on this channel, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I even went to the Listerine interview, right? And there was a guy there that shut me down. The other lady was cool, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel like it's just really the people that's in this world. But like I said, I really ain't supposed to be in this world, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, mama was having too much kids, you know what I'm saying? I just ended up here, you feel me? So, we blessed and we taking care of, don't get me wrong, but it's like, damn, you know? They say you gotta have a separate channel for everything. I really feel like a YouTube channel should be like where you have a whole bunch of stuff at, you feel me? And like, you just vibing, you just chilling at that meanwhile, you know? They always want to let us in later, you know what I'm saying? But all the white people get to go up first, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Had no views or nothing. They put this guy on like that. It was crazy, honestly. So yeah, man. So now I'm just kicking back. I'm just chilling. I'm not rushing stuff no more. I'm not even on social media no more because they may say it's a whole bunch of positive stuff on there, but honestly, it's like a big distraction to your own life. You know, it's like they don't want you to make it nowhere and shit like that. You know, and it's not the people low at the bottom and stuff like that. Because honestly, y'all, I'll be honest with y'all. That's where it's at. You feel me? That's where the vibe is at. You know, it's really at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? When you get the vibe and meet cool people and chill. You know, some people are not cool to meet. Some people, you know, is this world is like half and half. It's half good and half bad. You know what I'm saying? But you know, God takes care of me. You know, He lifts me up. You know, keeps me good. You know, I do my stuff. You know, and I just chill. Cause if you only get to do one thing on YouTube, and that's blogging, and they say sometimes it takes people 2 years or 3 years, and I'm just like, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like all that hard work, you feel me? Gone, all that blogging, you feel me? I feel like YouTube should just really be like, just let people in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like damn, you know? Like for real, for real. This is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hey man, this is crazy. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm just chilling. I mean, I get love from the world, and I also get hate from it too, as well. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, the world gonna love you, and the world gonna hate you, no matter who you is or who you are and shit. You know? And that's crazy because I learned that shit the hard way. You feel me? Like once you go left, man, it's over. I'm telling y'all now. Once you go left, it's over. You screwed. That's why I rather keep like everything right and chill back and just let God guide me everywhere and you know and just chill back, you know. And if I gotta go put some work in, I put some work in, you know. Like I specifically know myself, and that's the best thing about living is getting to know yourself better, and really like connecting with yourself, you know. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, ever since I've been on social media, I low key been like disconnected and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, but like I got rid of that shit though, so I'm back to connect to myself, you know. That's the most thing that disconnects you from a lot of stuff, you know. Cause it's a lot of like people in this world, you feel me, that don't want you to make it, you know what I'm saying? But they're actually helping you make it. And I want this YouTube channel to be like a positive environment. You know, I used to have like a big channel, you know, but all that went down the drain once I stopped posting and stuff like that. And I got more on Instagram and stuff and started focusing more over there and everything, you know. But they said once you find one thing and stick to it, you feel me? And I guess that's what we gotta do. But you feel me? Like I don't really think YouTube should be like that though. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody has one thing that they do it. But like if you got multiple talents and everything, I really feel like YouTube should really let you feel like they're kind of against that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here though, and I'm still staying. You know, I ain't going nowhere. Right now, it's just a hard road. You feel me? Like, and it's cool. And I'm not complaining about it too much, but it's just like, why? Why? I'm gonna go see if my brother or sister want to go skating right now.